Have you guys seen this 90's show spin-off of the 70's show? So I haven't watched it, but I watched the Netflix preview and I was disgusted. Uh, can't do it. And then went on Reddit and I started scrolling down and looking at the what people were saying about it. I mean, everybody was just there. I didn't see any like, "Oh, I loved it" comments. They were all like, "I mean," those were the best ones. Was the "I mean," but the all the rest of them were just trashing it. They were like, "I can't believe they made this." I mean, Jesus, like it's a horror show. Like they're pandering, they're catering to people with the times that we're living in, and even though it's supposed to be the '90's, you know, the '90's, like the '90's was not PC. They were there were some PC moments, but was it PC? No, no, it wasn't PC. But they're making it very PC, and it doesn't track. They're like spoon feeding medicine. It's like, eat that, okay, that's for the chills. Yeah, it's not really cool. I don't know. I thought about watching it just to like for shits and giggles, but the problem was they had one of the characters was like Kelso, and like he even got like the lips and stuff, and it's like why? You don't have to make the show was already made, right? So you don't have to remake the show that way, where it's like we're gonna make this show with the exact same characters and same plots and all. No, make new characters, have fresh writers, and I think a lot of these writers are scared to. They're scared to go out on a limb. Like really good writing is like you want to go out on a limb and be somebody who's like a little edgy and do stuff that people wouldn't expect, and people are scared right now. It's kind of crazy. Like entertainment needs to be groundbreaking, like The Big Bang Theory. Going out on something that no one ever really expected, that you could watch somebody who are quote unquote nerds be as entertaining as that is. So it's like, oh, okay, that was something that was never done before and became a huge success because of it. I'm not saying that everything that hasn't been done before is going to be a huge success, but I'm saying don't go do rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Can't even fix. Don't go do rinse and repeat and think that that's gonna work. Like people can see through that shit. You know what I mean? Like make fun of make fun of Black Lives Matter. Like 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 immediately go into like some dark territory where it's like, are people gonna gravitate towards this? I don't know, but let's try it. Let's see if uh let's see if we can do this, cuz let's do an episode that explains how January 6th uh was trained by the Black Lives Matter riots, and that's how we let it. Some real conspiratorial stuff where it's like, oh yeah, we tested it during the Black Lives Matter trials. Remember how crazy that was? And then they were like, all right, so let's elevate it. So we were smash and grabbing targets. Now let's smash and grab. You know what I mean? Like Congress. let's go to the next level. And they were like, maybe next the White House. And then it was like, no, yeah, yeah. We saw what happened during that one. I don't think we're gonna elevate this anymore. It's gonna be bad. But yeah, it was like a precursor to January 6th riot. I mean, oh man, I I had like an analogy before about this. I said it's like going over someone's house and they the show. I'm going back to the show, by the way. The show is like going over someone's house and they offer you a drink, and you're like, "Oh, sure, I'll take a drink." And they're like, "What do you have?" And they're like, "We have water." And I'm like, "Well, I have water at home. I just came from home. I should have stayed at home. Like, don't offer me something that's just bland and the same, you know.